damn it. All right, we should be good now, right? There we go. All right, mic is on. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. It's been a while since the last stream. I've been busy. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so that's what's been going on there. Now, unfortunately, I had to, well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, I had to take a break on that tonight because the submissions for SGDQ 2024, I guess, are open as of today. So for those who aren't aware, who I've talked about this a bit before. So SGDQ is GDQ is a sort of biannual, semi-annual speedrunning marathon, like, charity event. They raise money for I believe it's Prevent Cancer Foundation in winter, and for summertime it's for Doctors Without Borders, if I remember correctly. So dead game. So I am preparing a submission for, it's like one of the largest speedrunning marathons you know, that exists, and I am working on a relay submission with some of the moderators from the speedrunning Discord for a 96 track 200cc run. So my portion of that is going to be the retro track. So you know, the Shell Cup, Banana Cup, Leaf Cup, and Lightning Cup. And so I am working on, I'm going to try and put together the actual submission video today, provided I can actually get a decent run with decent commentary. So we're going to see how that goes. I think it's more important to have good commentary than to have like the sickest run, because I am 10th on the leaderboards right now. So I got the 10th best time on the leaderboards, and that's before adjusting for the differences between cartridge and digital. If you do that, I'm in 8th place. So I got a good time. I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to convince whoever is like judging the runs that we got to run. But yeah, so I'm working on my portion of the submission today. The other moderators are going to work on theirs, and we're hopefully going to be able to get in. If we can get in, it'll be live. It'll be super hype, and I'm really hoping we can get in. So that's what we're working on today. I am going to cut the music, and then we're just kind of jump straight into that. I'm mostly doing speedrunning stuff today. I think if I have time, if I get a good run, I'm gonna do like one no reset run, and then probably one you know, with practice commentary. If I can get a good one, then that'll be my submission. But otherwise, we'll just sort of take it from there. So go into the speedrun. There we are. No, I've been practicing smaller cups just because I wanted to get a good 48 track time. That was kind of the goal there. I kind of stopped though. Final Fantasy came out and I haven't really been playing very much Mario Kart. This is like 2 seconds slower than my personal best. It's a very hard track though. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna just do a no reset run just to practice, and then I'll think about the commentary I want to say. How's the mic sound, by the way? Is it all right? Can you guys still hear? I'm hoping the mic's still up there. Is there no mic here? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Rack Attack, what's up, dude? Nice. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. It's weird because the position of the mic kind of changes because I move around a lot. I need to get one of those mics that just kind of sits under me so I can talk, and the mic will pick it up no matter where I'm at, because I got to be in a kind of specific position for it. 200cc, no teams, no items, normal computers in order, 16 races. The goal is to get within, like, you know, 20 seconds of my personal best. We'll see if we can do that. Okay, nice. I got good cow position for the most part. I'm kind of going try hard mode a little bit here because I want to see if I can get a good time. That's really shitty. Actually, that's not so bad. I maybe lost a couple tenths there. Oh crap. That was a really weird trick. That's cool though. Not dying just yet. Does that mean that like you got good news, or you don't have to you don't have to answer that. You don't have to share. Oh my god, I missed both the coins. I gotta learn that first coin line because I keep oh my god, this is gonna be such a slow time. I keep missing those coins at the start of the lap. Oh my god. Oh my god, this Mario circuit is gonna be scuffed. Whatever. Like I said, no reset. It happens. You can't really control stuff like that in a marathon, so I want to just like get practice doing. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this stuff until like assuming we get into GDQ. So we're gonna see how it works. If we get in, then I'll be doing a lot more no reset run practice. Honestly, like laps 2 and 3 were pretty solid, but I screwed up lap 1 so bad that it was terrible, man. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I was worried, but I didn't want to say anything in the Discord until you brought it up. I see, yeah. If anybody who's on my if any Twitch mods can ban that, I'd appreciate you. I messed that up, by the way. Oh my god, dude. This is the problem with Cheap Cheap Beach. That last turn is really brutal. The thing is, like, there's a ton of time to save in Wario Stadium. Like, I just looked at my PB and it was really bad on Wario Stadium. Like, the worst Wario Stadium of all time. So, I'm not really tripping that much, and it's like, I'm just trying to practice anyway, so, you know, if things don't go well, then whatever, they don't go well. And they're going really unwell right now. Can I, like, ban this dude from... No, I guess I gotta go to Twitch chat directly. Let's see, how do I do that? Or was it banned already? I can't see. Oh, nice. Thanks, Flanko. Nuked. Ah, missed a coin. Oh no, I got the bad traffic pattern. Damn it. I have no idea how to play the bad pattern properly, so I just kind of wing it every time. That was super close. Damn. I wonder if I can just do this. Nope. That, because of the angle on that boost panel, you have to like jump on top of the car. Oh, this pattern is really bad. I don't get it that much, so I didn't realize just how awful it is. This car is everywhere, man. Yeah, I started that drift way too early. But look at this, man. Just everywhere. That's crazy. I got like wires all over the place. For sure. So I'm 9 seconds behind out of the first cup is pretty chill. Oh my god, come on, man. Nothing is going right here. Blue Saber, what's going on, dude? Oh my god, why though? I'm not like I'm usually so much better at getting that shortcut. Oh no. Don't hit the pokey. Oh no. There we go. Damn, dude. That is true, though. No, the cut's not really RNG. It's like, it can seem like RNG until you get good at it. Just gotta get good scrub. It is actually really hard to learn a consistent setup for it, but once you learn a setup, it's fairly consistent. I can get it most of the time. As you can tell, it's a little bit frustrating to miss it twice in a row. It's like, usually I can get it, like, on at least 2 out of 3 laps most of the time. Oh, crap. Alright, better lap 2. Oh no, dude. Alright, dude, we're losing just a million years on everything. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that, Blue Saber. It's pretty cool. And CEO Ruben. Glad to hear it. I still got more content coming out. I've been super slow on it, admittedly. Like, I know that's my bad, but it's just because Final Fantasy. I've been playing so much Final Fantasy, dude. It's ridiculous. God, Roy, get out of here, man. And by Roy, I meant Roy in the game, not Roy my cat. Roy the cat can stay here. Roy the asshole Koopaling can just get out. Alright, cool. Saved a little bit of time there. Pretty decent Royal Raceway. Nice, yeah, I've tried growing a beard a few times in the past, but it does not look good. My beard's always like super patchy. I always get it in my head like once a year that I'm gonna really try and grow a beard out, and then I'm gonna grow my hair out. There we go. Oh crap, that sucks. I missed the SMT there. Yeah, that was super risky. Aside from the jank shortcut on that last lap, that was a pretty solid DK jungle. I don't know what my time save was there, or I don't know what my original time was, but that felt pretty decent, like maybe a 134. I know, at least I still have hair, unlike some people in my Twitch chat. That was not right. Oh, don't hit the fire. That's the strategy there. Oh crap. That was so close, man. You guys ready for like 6 seconds of time save here? Look at this shit. What? Is that not my actual PB? Oh, the PB that I submitted to speedrun.com was really bad. This one was actually like, this Wario Stadium was actually like not too bad. Never mind. Am I gonna do a video about his RWS run? No, probably not. I'm kind of like, oh damn it. This is why I don't talk when I am on the starting line. Hold on a sec. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I forgot. I think my content this year is going to be a lot less try hard than my previous content. There's going to be some of the stuff, like I definitely want to get into some try hard stuff, especially when it comes to like item management, but I want to do more like fun video ideas. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I don't think I'm doing the strategy right though. Maybe that is the right strategy, and I'm just doing it bad. Alright, that's cool. I mean, if I can keep a run within like 20 seconds of PB, I'll be pretty happy about that. If I can get like a mid 44, mid 40s, like a pretty solid run. Bottom path is faster on 150, I think. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I want to work on this year is less try hard and more like, you know, a lot of like track ranking type stuff. I've got some just fun, goofy videos. I got some more, you know, responding to viewer comments, that kind of thing. I have a lot of video ideas. I just need to find the time to work on them. Oh crap, that was really bad. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't trick there, dude. That's so frustrating. Oh no, let me get off. Damn it. Oh, what the hell? That was closer to what I wanted to do, but really bad still. Alright. Fuck, man. I mean, let's be honest though, being 9 seconds behind out of Shell Cup, which I can usually be like much closer than that, like I can usually be around like 2 seconds out. I think like this is pretty solid for the most part. Most of my time loss came from that one cup, so. Thanks, 4 clubs, appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of like, I don't know what has happened recently, but I've gotten a lot of really just like very nice comments like in the last couple of days about my videos. Oh, come on, man. That's a shortcut I need to practice more. This is also going to be a very bad time just because I'm like missing a million coins. But yeah, it's like, it's nice because I made the basic training series like with the intent of having it be sort of like evergreen content, you know, like content that's going to be around forever and will always be useful. And so the fact that like I'm still getting comments on some of my older videos like, oh, thanks, man, you know, this video really helped me out, on a video that's like 2 years old is like pretty cool. It's like, you know, mission accomplished. I did what I set out to do. I gotta learn that line a little bit better. All right, dude, we are just shitting it up right now. Did I fall off on It may also be like load time stuff. Like some of my loads are probably pretty off as well. Because this Switch is my older Switch and it sucks. That was not the right strategy, but it's okay. I'm doing that strategy like super safe, by the way. I hate that fucking thing, dude. Get out of here, Wario. Oh no, dude, I'm already 19 seconds behind. And I got 2 really hard tracks coming up. Eagle Gamer, what's up? How old is your Switch, Flanco? Oh, that was so risky. I don't know why I did that. Oh, no. Oh, man, I missed the SMT. What the fuck, dude? I don't know why this happens, where sometimes you'll be holding down the drift button and it just doesn't drift. That's literally the only reason that happened, was like I'm holding the button down and it's like on that spot specifically that you'll just lose drifts. And I still save time. What the hell happened? Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like, it just feels very jank to drive on. This Grumble Volcano is going like surprisingly well. Oh my god, dude. That Grumble was like pretty solid too. I'm surprised that it lost time. Like it gained time real time, but I lost time in game by like 0.2. It felt like a pretty solid Grumble Volcano. What's up, Crescent? Crescent Rose. Oh my god, that was so close. All right. Pretty cool, man. Like a 2842. Yeah, it sucks, but that was a crappy run and it's still a 2840. That's like where I want it to be for consistency's sake, for like for the, you know, for safety in a 48 track run. So we can see the RWBY fan chat over here. I don't know what that means. Bring this over here. So yeah, I mean, I think that was all in all like pretty solid. I'm not like super upset about any of that. That Yoshi Valley was really crappy. My overall goal right now, I'm just trying to get, I wanted to get a good run together so I could make sure that like while I'm, you know, that while I'm playing that I can commentate. So I'm going to be doing my my submission video now. So say hi YouTube, say hi Twitch chat. How's everyone doing? All right, so we're gonna put on our YouTuber voice and try and get in here. How's it going, everyone? I am Basic, the creator of the Basic Training YouTube series, which is a video series, like a tutorial series that I put together to teach people how to get better at every track in the game on 150cc. I have some 200cc stuff as well, but mostly 150. But yeah, so this is going to be my submission video for SGDQ 2024. This is part of a relay submission with 5 other people, and we are going to be submitting a run through all 96 tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on 200cc with no items. So the portion of the run that I'm working on is called the retro tracks, and that's Shell Cup, Banana Cup, Lightning Cup, and Leaf Cup, not necessarily in that order. And these tracks they're pretty difficult. We'll get into them. We'll get into that a little bit later on as we go. But a couple things before we get started, just some kind of housekeeping items. So right now I am 10th place on the leaderboards for retro tracks, and that's before adjusting for the difference between cartridge and digital load times. If you do that adjustment, I am 8th place on the leaderboards. And that's kind of the first thing that I wanted to get at, which is that the version of the game that I have is the cartridge version of the game. That's the physical, you know, copy that you could go into a retailer and purchase. And for whatever reason, the cartridge loads about 20 seconds slower on average over the course of a 16 track category, which is what the retro tracks are, in comparison to the digital version, the one that you would buy on the Nintendo Switch eShop. So the time that you see here, the real time that at the end of the run, take off about 20 seconds, and that's how much time we can expect that my portion of the run to take. So that's kind of the first thing. The second thing is that during the commentary for this version of the run, I'm going to be going over a lot of things that, like, in our full run is probably going to be covered in the previous portion. So the order of the full 96 tracks is going to go nitros, retros, bonus, waves 1 and 2, waves 3 and 4, and waves 5 and 6 from the Booster Course Pass. And there's going to be a lot of mechanics and stuff that in the full run will be covered in the nitros, but just to kind of keep the commentary interesting here, I'm going to go over that as necessary in the retro tracks. But obviously when we're doing the full run, I'm not going to be, going over the same things twice. But the reason I bring that up is that, like, in there's some courses like Toad's Turnpike that are going to be coming up fairly soon, actually, that are we'll just say there's not a ton of interesting stuff to talk about in those ones. And so as I'm going through this the run in this submission video, I'm going to try and point out places that I think would be good for for reading out donations and stuff. So that's kind of all I wanted to talk about before we get into the run. I hope you all enjoy, and yeah, we're going to get into it now. All right, so 200cc, no teams, no items, normal computers. This is a thing that we actually changed in the rules for on speedrun.com recently. We used to force everybody to use hard computers. Don't really know why. And over the years, like, nobody's really liked running with hard computers. I'll talk about that a little bit more as we get into the run. But we recently changed the rules to allow for normal computers, so that's what we're going to be using today. It makes it the short version while we get into this, or before we get into this, is that hard computers really go out of their way to try and run into you on a lot of tracks, and it's very problematic on at least 2 tracks that I can think of off the top of my head. So normal computers, the problem with them is that they just drive really slow, and so they tend to just be in your way by default, even though they're not trying to actively run into you most of the time. But all in all, you usually like save more time with normal computers than hard computers, so that's why we have that set up here. And so we are going to start on Moo Moo Meadows and end on N64 Rainbow Road, and the run is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I messed up. I started a little bit early. That's okay though. Retro tracks are kind of funny because I would say that these are probably everyone's kind of least favorite category to speedrun. By the way, I'm going to pause before every race because I need to time out the starting boost here. So if you press down the accelerator at the right time, you'll get a little bit of a starting boost. It's called a rocket boost, and that makes you go a little bit faster. And I have to, if I talk during the start of a run, I am like 99% chance of messing that up. And we're already off to a fantastic start here, but this is why we, this happens when you're trying to commentate and play at the same time, I guess. But yeah, so the thing about retro tracks that makes them kind of tricky is that pretty much every one of these courses has something that can just go catastrophically wrong for things that are kind of out of your control. So what we just saw there is that in that little cow section, there's actually a little hop on the grass that we want to do, or hop over the grass that we want to do. But the cow was in the way there, and so we couldn't do that. The cows on this course are very, very problematic, and I've seen them basically block not only the grass, but the entire track as well. And if that happens, it's basically just run over at the very start. You're guaranteed to lose like 3 seconds there. So you can tell that run was kind of slow because I drove over the little molehills at the end. If you're on a good pace, you can usually make that turn before the molehills, but it didn't work out very well here. So that's Moo Moo Meadows. GBA Mario Circuit is coming up next. This one has a couple of things that are pretty tricky. So the coins are the first thing. So gotta pause. Coins are very important in these runs because what they do is they increase your speed. So they increase your max speed, they allow you to go faster, and that's very good. So usually the goal of most tracks is that you want to get 10 coins as quickly as possible. And this turn in particular is very tricky because doing it fast while grabbing all 3 coins is just very hard. And this shortcut that I just messed up is the other tricky part of the run. And what makes it hard, it's weird because you'll think that you've got kind of a consistent setup for it, and then you'll get it every time in practice, and then you go into a speed run and just miss it like 10 times in a row. So that's kind of the hard. That's what makes this kind of weird. But we did it well there. What you want to do for that shortcut is essentially put your joystick in a neutral position, and that will allow you to, for whatever reason, neutral jumps just tend to give you a little bit more height, and they make you, it makes it easier to clear that shortcut. And one thing that happened at the end of the start of lap 3 there was that I believe it was Koopa Troopa kind of ran into me over the turn and messed up my shortcut. So that was a little bit of an issue. And that's one thing about the normal computers that causes problems, right? Is that normal computers, they tend to go so slow that on lap 3 on a lot of tracks, they will just be in your way at the worst possible times. And that's what happened there. And that also happens a lot on this course, which is Cheep Cheep Beach. So Cheep Cheep Beach is another course that has... I talked about this on Moo Moo Meadows a bit with the cows and their positions. Cheep Cheep Beach has these little crabs walking around back and forth right after this. And if you get here at a bad pace, they can just kind of get in your way. And, oh man, I'm messing up that turn. Now that I've actually messed up the turn, the crabs will be out of my way on lap 2, which is nice. But you want to get as close to the dirt as possible in that little underwater section. And the thing is, if you get there even slightly off pace, the crabs will be blocking your path again, so you just have to kind of go out of your way to avoid them. Oh my god. Sorry, I've got to trying to focus up a bit here so I can get back on pace here. I missed the orange boost ramp there. This turn, by the way, is just very tricky. I'm kind of messing it up here a lot, but that turn is pretty tricky to navigate. It's very, it's like a very tight turn, and you need to be in a good position. Like, you need to be set up in a good position before you even enter the turn. Otherwise, otherwise you'll run into the wall like I've been doing. We're gonna try and do it right on this lap though. So let's wish me luck. There we go. The goal is to not brake drift at all. I had to brake drift to course correct at the end there. Brake drifting is when you're doing a drift and braking at the same time. And you have if you kind of go in a bad position, you'll need to brake drift to course correct there. So that's something I had to kind of adjust on the fly. One thing I also haven't talked about yet is drifting. So I'm drifting a lot here, and drifting is really important because it allows you to build up mini turbos. So mini turbos are these little boosts that I'm getting. So this blue boost right here is a mini turbo, and you can only get those when you're doing drifts. And they're very important for going fast, and optimal Mario Kart play requires that you be very, very good at drifting. There's a lot of, it's one of those things that's like, it's easy to learn, but very difficult to master. And I wouldn't even consider myself a master yet. I'm pretty good at it, but I've still got a lot of work to do. So what I'm doing is kind of just doing a very like wide drift here to build up an Ultra Mini Turbo, and then you have to jump on top of this little thing to get the, you have to jump on top of the car to hit that orange boost pad. The interesting thing about Toad's Turnpike is that, so there's a lot of traffic, as you can see, and there's actually 3 distinct patterns of traffic. I have kind of gotten it down to where once you've gotten past the first couple turns, I know which pattern I've gotten. And so I knew that the that boost ramp car was going to be, I knew where that boost ramp car was going to be on lap 2. Roy, get out of here, please. You see how like the CPUs kind of just go out of their way to be in bad spots when they drive slow. I actually prefer to play on hard mode because it's easy enough to avoid the computers on hard if you know what you're doing. The problem is, like, it's sort of RNG whether they cause you to lose time. But for me personally, normal computers, especially on the retro tracks, because of all the really tight angles that you need to get into, they tend to just get in the way. They tend to be in the way a lot. So they're very on the retro tracks in particular. I usually prefer to do normal CPUs or hard CPUs. Sorry. All right, so Dry Desert has one of the weirdest shortcuts in the game. Where it's at the end of each lap. There's a fairly consistent setup for it. I've gotten pretty good at it. We'll see if we can make it happen here. So we drift over this island. You hop out. Nope. We missed it on lap 1. What'll happen if you get it right is that you'll basically just fly over that entire shortcut. And these shortcuts here aren't really that tricky to learn. So on 200cc, one of the nice things about 200cc is that you're usually going so fast that you can just kind of jump over a lot of the shortcuts that would otherwise be kind of impossible to navigate quickly on 150cc. And I should point out also that with this shortcut, even if you do mess it up, see, that was much better. But even if you do mess it up, it's still faster to do that shortcut and to do the shortcut and mess it up than it is to go around. On 200cc only, don't do that on 150. You'll lose a ton of time. And just to reiterate, I kind of missed it just because of the stuff I was talking about on Toad's Turnpike, but on Toad's Turnpike, that will be a place that is actually pretty good for reading donations, because there's not a lot to talk about other than the... oh, dude, it dropped right on top of me. Other than the traffic patterns. The laps 2 and 3 shortcuts on Dry Desert were like pretty solid. I lost a bit of time there just because of the fact that I only had 8 coins. Usually you want to have 10 by the end of lap 1, but I missed a couple there. Coins really do make a big difference. Each coin increases your speed by about 0.5%. A little bit more than 0.5%. So when you get 10, you're going like 5% faster, 6% faster, which doesn't sound like much, but over the course of like about every minute, you're saving about for every minute of driving, you're saving about 4 seconds. So, you know, it actually adds up like quite a bit. That's why, like, one of the first things I tell people when I'm trying to get them to, you know, learn how to play the game a little bit better is like, you really want to maximize your coins. Having coins is just so important. That shortcut there is pretty tricky. The shortcut itself actually isn't super difficult. It's the exit out of the pond that ends up being a lot more difficult to learn. Roy is just really... he's out for blood today. But yeah, so it's this exit right here. You kind of have to set up for it before you can see where you need to be, which makes it a little bit hard. But this is a pretty okay Donut Plunge 3, all things considered. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but... that last turn there's like a lot of water in the middle of the track, and then there's a patch of dirt right next to the grass. That's where you want to be driving, because the water is very slippery, but the dirt is not. So if you get on the dirt, you can take a much tighter line, which saves a ton of time. It's a really... like, navigating those last couple turns is by far the most important thing to learn to play Donut Plunge 3 properly. And Royal Raceway. This is one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. It's not my favorite, but it's like probably number 3. It's very, very good. It's fun on 150. It's fun on 200. It's just, for me, like, I think Royal Raceway is very good at teaching the fundamentals. It kind of has everything. It's got, especially on 150, it's got a couple like not hard to learn Shroomless shortcuts. It's got a lot of good like drifting tech you have to learn. It's really good. It's my favorite like remade track for sure. Let's try not to mess up this little grass cut on lap 2. There we go. It saves almost no time, but you know, you gotta go for it. On 150, instead of doing that little grass cut, you can actually just jump clean over the grass and land on top of the orange boost ramp. And since there's a little bit of downtime, I can talk a bit about the build that I'm using, or the combo that I'm using. So I'm using Yoshi, Teddy Buggy, Azure Rollers, and a regular roller, sorry, and Paper Glider. And a pretty interesting thing, if you've watched previous GDQ runs, you'll have noticed that we used either Waluigi, Roy, or DK. That was the case for most of the game's life cycle, up until about a year ago. So for those who aren't really aware, the Booster Course Pass came out in January of 2022, I believe, I remember correctly. And the idea was that they wanted to release essentially 6 waves of 8 tracks each, for a total of 48 new tracks. We thought that that's all they were going to do. And then Wave 4 rolled around, and they actually like changed the stats for a bunch of characters and cards. The idea was like they wanted to not make Waluigi Wiggler be the go-to build. So Waluigi Wiggler is was the most popular combo online, like by far. And if you would go into like a competitive lobby, you would see that everybody was using it. And there were a lot of like viral posts on Reddit, or I guess viral as far as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was concerned, posts on Reddit that were just like talking about, you know, Waluigi Wiggler being an eyesore and all this. And so Nintendo, basically they buffed all of the Yoshi, they buffed like all the lightweight characters essentially. So they made lightweights much better. I'm also not really doing the shortcut very well, but it's hard to do this while commentating, but I'm doing my best. But yeah, so they buffed Yoshi, they buffed Teddy, and that made it like by far the best combo in the game. It's on 200cc. On 200cc, Luigi and Yoshi are probably like the, you know, sort of the best characters. On 150, it's Yoshi. It's like people use Yoshi Scooty. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might actually have to restart. We'll see how this goes. DK Jungle is a very difficult course. There we go. That was more or less what you want to do. So I'm trying to focus up a little bit here to finish DK Jungle strong. All right. You don't want to trick off the ramp on lap 3 there, because it by the time you land, you really can't take full advantage of the boost that you get from tricking. So tricking gives you little boosts and stuff, which is why we do it so much. But you don't want to do it there, because you lose time. You spend more time in the air, and then you can't actually take advantage of the boost to make up for it. Coming up to another very difficult track. So Wario Stadium. I mentioned that retro tracks are probably the least favorite category for people to run on 200cc for most people. And it's funny because like tracks like Wario Stadium are actually, as for like in the competitive scene, they're some of they're like among the most like favored tracks. But just in general, like I said, retro tracks tend to have a lot of really difficult courses. They have a lot of things that can kind of go wrong, or a lot of inconsistent strategies. Like DK Jungle has a couple of strategies that are very hard to do properly. Wario Stadium's not actually too bad most of the time, but oh, I think somebody got a, oh, I got a raid, thank you. Yeah. So that's why, like, so retro tracks in general are just, they're very difficult to optimize properly. I'll get that raid message later. Uh-oh. Roy is just, like, in the way all the time. It's also kind of unfortunate because he has a, he's got, like, a really big bike. This ramp strategy, by the way, is not super hard to learn, but it is difficult to do properly. If you want to basically release your mini turbo, and then like right before you get to the ramp, and then drift off the top of the ramp. That'll kind of give you a lot of momentum to go fully over the next ramp and grab the coin. Usually, you want to grab a coin in the middle of the little ring there. All right, we're gonna finish up the run strong here, though. This right here, Sherbertland, is one of the most underrated tracks in the game. I absolutely love this track. The music is so good. It makes you feel happy. It makes me feel happy when I'm playing it. And all in all, like, I think it's a really hard track, but it's one of those tracks where the difficulty is not really like unfair. It's like if you mess it up, it's just, you know, you got to get good. And this is a very difficult course to get good on, but it's very rewarding to better yourself at. A lot of really tight drifts. Like this turn in particular is really weird because you want to hang out like on the barrier, and then and just like wait until you get a super, like you need to time your drifts out like really tightly. I'm gonna mess up the strategy here, but that's okay. Actually, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. There's Roy again. I think probably this point as well, because there's not going to be a ton of stuff to talk about here. It's just like obviously kind of hard. So this would be another good place for donations, especially because if we're doing that, I can focus up a little bit harder. But this is honestly like a pretty decent Sherbert land. Messed up the lap too a little bit, but otherwise like not so bad. Music Park. What makes Music Park tricky is the coins. The coin lines on Music Park are very, very, very hard to get right. It's one of those courses where, like, so the thing with 200cc is 200cc is all about racing lines. And if you just copy exactly like what I'm doing, the exact stuff, like, it's usually you can put up times that are pretty solid. Like 150, the problem with 150 is that it's like there's a lot more tech in 150. I also don't recommend doing exactly what I'm doing here because I'm running into walls, but there's a lot of difficult tech on 150 that it just doesn't exist on 200. So 200 is more about the lines, and if you can just kind of figure out how to do a line on 200cc, like a racing line, you'll be able to get pretty solid times for the most part. But yeah, Music Park has a lot of weird stuff because like you got to drive over these piano keys and then like start this right drift at a pretty weird time. Like you notice that I was able to go kind of quick after exiting that ramp and then grab coins. I also timed the jump there. So one thing about Music Park is that there's those gigantic musical notes that are jumping around, and every time they land, they bounce you up. On 150, you can kind of get some tricks off of those, and it's a pretty fast way to play the track. But on 200, you really want to avoid that because it's going to mess up your lines coming out of that section. So what I did there was I timed the jump so that I would jump over the bounce and I wouldn't get any airtime off of it. And for that last little shortcut, all you got to do is jump right when you get to the grass. I didn't really mention this, but that last little drum pad is it's called a bounce pad, and I was doing what's called a super bounce, which I haven't really talked about mini turbo tricks. A mini turbo trick is when you release a mini turbo and trick like at the same time, and if you do that off of a bounce pad, it gives you like a ton of forward momentum. And so I was doing that to kind of get me to the grass, and then just jumping once I got there to get over it. Yoshi Valley is another course where the difficulty is almost entirely from the coin line. So I missed a couple coins there, which means that just like I'm going to be kind of slow for the rest of the run. And I'll explain that shortcut on lap 2. Yoshi Valley has like a ton of split paths. The basic story is that if you go as far to the left as you can every time, you'll get to the bridge. And the bridge is the fastest way to go. That little hairpin turn there, it is possible to build up an Ultra Mini Turbo around there, but the racing line that you have to take to do so is pretty slow. So you purposely take a wide line so that you can end up getting a Super Mini Turbo and releasing it much earlier. So that's one difference between 200cc and 150cc, is that on 150cc, you're generally always trying to build up the highest level of mini turbo possible. But on 200cc, what you're usually trying to do is release your mini turbos quickly. So there's a lot of times where you'll have the time to build up an ultra mini turbo, but mini turbos just don't matter as much on 200cc as they do on 150. And so you're generally trying to just get it out as quickly as you can. Here we go. This run is actually like, it looks pretty janky, but it's actually like, we're still on pace for a fairly solid time. A sub 29 is like it's pretty decent. Still like top 25 on the leaderboard, so can't be too mad about that. TikTok Clock is probably one of the hardest courses in the run. So TikTok Clock, everything in this track is basically cycling back and forth. So those little red and blue cogs, the pendulums, that little the little clock face at the end of the lap there, it's all operating on what I usually call global cycles, and so you need to take that into account when you're actually doing the run. Otherwise, it's like it's very easy to just end up getting on a bad cycle and then just getting everything totally messed up. This shortcut right here, oh my god, that was so clean. I was trying to actually take it a lot safer. Usually I take that shortcut much more slowly in speedruns because again, it's very hard to do properly, but that's about as good as you can get at that shortcut. That was really solid. For this section, I'm usually looking at the cog that's like in front of the one that I'm currently on to figure out where I need to go, like to get all the tricks. I missed a couple tricks there at the end, but you know, that was still a pretty good tick-tock clock. All of Lightning Cup, I think I've said this the last like 5 tracks, but all of Lightning Cup is very hard. Piranha Plant Slide is no exception to that. It's very, so that little thing that we did at the very beginning with that drift off the ramp, the geometry of those ramps is very just weird, and it's super easy to get messed up and flung into the wall, even if you like do what feels like the same setup every time. Around that last turn, I did something called neutral drifting. So I haven't really talked about drifting tech too much, but when you drift, you can control the angle of your drift while you're doing it. And so, like, if you're holding like a tight, like a hard right or a hard left drift angle, like while on the joystick, like while you're drifting, you can charge up mini turbos more quickly. Around this turn coming up, I'm doing what's called a neutral drift, which is when I basically drift off this ramp and then I don't do anything on the joystick. And the reason why is that when you fiddle with the joystick while you're drifting, it actually slows you down. So I'm trying to avoid that slowdown. And so this is one of those circumstances, like I mentioned on Yoshi Valley, where yeah, you actually do have time to build up an ultra mini turbo around that turn, but doing so would cause you, but in order to do so, you have to do enough other stuff that's fairly slow that it ends up not saving you time in the long run. So you drift off there, just hold neutral, and then it'll get you close to the wall. You release the super mini turbo as quickly as possible, and then you're good to go. And another pretty solid time there. So a +3 on Piranha Plant Slide, +3.5, or yeah, 135 flats, pretty decent. And we've really only got about one more hard course left. So Grumble Volcano is the last really difficult course in the run. And this one, it all comes down to the shortcut at the very end of the lap. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So we're doing a drift there, not to build up a mini turbo, but purely to fix our alignment for that strategy right there. So if you don't do that first little drift, it's basically impossible to get a good line around the cave entrance. So this little strategy right here is so much harder than it looks. It's so hard to get that consistently. But if you do it right, you can basically just jump clean over the off-road and not lose any time. One other thing about this is that in this turn that I just passed, I kind of messed up because I was talking there, but in that turn that I had just passed, the way that turn is set up, it's very easy to once again get like flung into the wall. See, I messed the shortcut up there, but it's very easy to get flung into the wall. And so what I'm doing is I'm using the coins as a visual cue. So when I do my drift here, I go around, I do this left drift, and then I purposely aim for these coins, because as long as you're trying to get those coins every time, you should be able to take that turn without running into the wall. And I had to let off the accelerator there a little bit to I had to let off the accelerator a little bit because I came out of the shortcut kind of improperly. But yeah, that last shortcut on Grumble Volcano is just like by far one of the trickiest strategies to. It's the most deceptively simple strategy in the entire run. I messed up the starting boost there again because I was talking, but that's all right. N64 Rainbow Road is fairly simple, so I'm not going to do too much commentary here. It's a sectional track, meaning that there's not 3 laps. It's basically just... ah, shoot. I messed it up there. There's not 3 individual laps. It's basically just 3, like, unique sections. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. I kind of messed up the cycles here a bit, but that's okay. One thing I wanted to kind of sign off with is that just maybe a little bit of a selling point for this game. So we have like a really awesome community of speedrunners, and we're very inclusive. We're very like welcoming to new members, and so I highly suggest people get into this game. If you play Mario Kart at all, I think speedrunning is a very fun way to play the game. You don't really have to deal with items too much, which makes it a lot less stressful. And another thing about it is the game itself is also very accessible. So you don't have to do, unlike a lot of other games where you got to do like a ton of button mashing and go crazy. This game is like pretty easy on the hands for the most part, outside of a couple select tracks like what am I thinking about? Like Sherbert Land, for example. But the game is like very accessible to people, and I think that it's just a really fun game to play. So I hope that you enjoyed this run. I hope you enjoyed the submission, and I hope you are also looking forward to some of the other sections, because we've got a lot of really high level players that are very good at the game and are a little bit more experienced with commentating while racing. This run was a little bit jank. Obviously, if we get in, I'm going to be doing a lot of practice to make sure that we can have a solid run come marathon time. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate the time that you're spending on this, and I hope to be there in person and to see you all when the marathon happens. So thanks a lot, and I will catch you all in the marathon. Thanks. All right, we did it. What's up, chat? We're done. Honestly, like a 28:48 is like not bad. If you look at speedrun.com, where are we at here? So speedrun.com, and we go into the retro tracks. I was like, 24 seconds off of PB, and a 28:48 is 20th on the leaderboards, and it's like 17th on the leaderboards if you adjust for like cartridge load time differences. So obviously a pretty janky run, but I was like talking while I was doing it. I think it's like a pretty solid time for commentating at the same time. So so what are we gonna do now? I think I don't know. I'm submitting for GDQ. I'm doing a relay submission with 5 other people for GDQ. So that's the plan. I'm gonna try and do my submission probably tomorrow morning. I hope we get in. I really hope to be able to actually run a game at GDQ. That would be like, it would be a literal dream come true for me. So since you all have been very patient, I appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna do like one lobby here. We're gonna do one friend lobby with we'll do 8 races instead of 4 though. So if you want to get in on this, the room ID is that. Let's go to version 1. Let me adjust the room code here. B5QY2. If you want to get in on this, you got the room code right there. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. What did you guys think of the run? Was like the commentary okay? I tried my best. I'm gonna try and get rid of all the ums and likes when I do the actual commentary. Like I'm gonna practice doing commentary a lot. But was it generally like enjoyable to watch? Did I seem like I knew what I was talking about? Did I seem like I knew how to play the game? I made a lot of mistakes, but does it seem like an okay submission? I couldn't tell who else was like in chat, by the way. Ben Hur, what's up, dude? Butter Peanut. Blue Saber. Blue Saber's being chill. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm catching up on like all these like old ass messages, so. We raided in at the end, but it seemed like you knew what you were doing from what I saw. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, who did the raid? I didn't see the, I saw the raid notification, but I didn't see who it was that actually did the raid. For some reason, I don't get like follower alerts anymore. I don't know why my follower stuff isn't working. It might be something with like Restream because I'm using the Restream. But let me go into the, so this is the Twitch dashboard activity feed. I got a raid from somebody. Oh, Slapshine. Thank you for the raid, Slapshine. Yeah, like I can't even see who, like if anybody's following or anything. Like, it doesn't show up on Stream Elements. There's something wrong with it. But Stormageddon, Banhammer of Justice. What's up, dude? All right, I'm gonna just get started now because I'm gonna be honest. Probably after I'm done with stream, I'm gonna go back and play some more Final Fantasy because I'm like just obsessed with that game right now. It's so good. It's not as good as Remake, but it's good. I think my problem, my main problem with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is that there's too much stuff that's like not exactly fun. Like it's not even the quest. It's like there's like everything has like 10 mini games in it. Linguini, what's up, dude? Like if you wanted, like every single chapter has like, oh, do this mini game to progress in the story, and it's like, fuck, man. I did no computers, didn't I? Thanks, Linguini. If I did no computers, I'm gonna have to reopen the lobby. So I apologize for that. Yeah, I think I messed up here. Yeah, I'm gonna back out. Everybody's gonna get disconnected, but I'm gonna open up another lobby. Sorry, y'all. Disconnect. I always forget. So I play with a group of people every week, and by default we don't turn computers on. It's like team races, then we don't turn on computers, and so I just always forget to change that setting. So KVMQS. KVMQS. There. Buster Boy. Yeah, we play on channel 3, man. Oh no, I don't want to start yet. Almost messed up again. Yeah, dude, dry sucks. All right, talking to the group chat for the people that are putting together the submission, the GDQ submission. All right. All right, we got it this time. So I gotta clean the glasses, man. I'm surprised nobody mentioned the glasses. I haven't really been wearing glasses on stream, but my eyes are like actually kind of fucked now, so I have to wear them. I have to wear them whenever I'm staring at the computer screen. I definitely look like an old man with this stuff on though. I'll tell you what, I will go pick dry once until we get it. Just because we did get it, and it's not really fair to the person who was looking forward to it. I messed that up a little bit. Oh no, dude, the worst possible time for that to happen. I think I'm just gonna go this way anyways. I have no idea if that's faster or not. I know it's not faster when I hit the banana. Oh no, dude. Oh, I got the horn. Should I do it to him? Oh no! I paid for that. My team? No, dude. We've lost twice. That's what happens when I played too much, man. Oh, dude. All right. A promise is a promise. I'll go dry for you though. Oh, you really can't see the whole room code, can you? By the way, I probably will be back tomorrow for a sort of normal stream. No, this track sucks, dude. But we got it and you seemed happy, so I'm just picking it for you, but I hate it. Oh, crap. Aw, dude. This is why I need to speedrun 150 more, because like I just mess that shortcut up every time, and it's not even hard, but I just suck at it. Oh no, dude. This is like the worst freaking item I could have gotten, man. Jesus. Eat the squid. Oh man, that banana was evil, dude. Oh, come on. Get the fuck away from me. I saw what you were doing. Come on. I took the doubles. I got there first. Dude, race is over. My race is over, man. My life is over. Nice, respectable 6th. Washed. Washed implies that there was a time where I was ever not washed. I'm still doing it, man. I'm checking something really quick. I'm checking the group chats, man. I'm checking the GCs. I wonder what this. Yeah, never mind. I'll talk about that later. Sorry, I was doing my own thing. All right, we got it. Hey, man, I'm a gentleman, okay? I'm a gentleman and a scholar. Oh, that didn't work. Coins, give me the coins, give me the cash. Give me the cash. Aw, dude. Hello, Peachette. Oh, they hit the banana! Kidding me. Oh, dude, look at that. Dude. You guys are dead, dude. Aw, man. I worked so hard for that. Jackie B. That's what you get, dude. Eat that banana. Oh, Pokey's dead, dude. You're dead, Pokey. Sad Gumby noises. Man, I'm trying to get first place. Leave me the hell alone. Oh, dude. Got him with the reds. Oh, come on, man. These ghosts. These ghosts are bullshit. Ah, man. That was like the item I was not... Like, if there was any items I was not expecting to get, that was it. Oh, shit. Ooh, do I just hold these? I kind of think I do. Another blue shell. Damn, dude. Oh man, I'm in second place, bro. Somebody's got to stop Zen Dry, dude. We got to get him out of here. We got to get him out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Hey, yo. Get the fuck out of here. Let me see if I can find that video. It's hilarious. All right, here we go. Make sure I got the right video here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hey, get the fuck out of here. This video is hilarious. If you guys haven't watched it, you should. I've watched this thing probably at least 157 times. Wow. Whoa, Blackbirdo, bam-ba-lam. Whoa, Blackbirdo, bam-ba-lam. Frankly, Blackbirdo, I don't give a bam-ba-lam. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. Could have gone worse. I heard that Shy Guy. Dude, you just went straight. Can you just get hit by my fireballs, please? Oh my god, I'm just getting bounced around all over the place, dude. Jesus. I'm gonna get you, Memfote. Do you see what happens? Just go. Go. Do not fuck with me. You're going to be the one that gets messed with. I'm a very vindictive individual. Oh, I should have used it! Who used that lightning? Squid. Exactly what I needed. I don't think Bill's really gonna help me here. I really hope it runs out. Of course it wouldn't. The one time I just want the bill to go away, it doesn't go away. Damn it. What are we on now? Like race? Are we on race 5? Are we done with this stuff yet? Can I just be put out of my misery? Can someone just put me out to pasture? Madrid. I know I really shouldn't be using Scooty. Like I'm not actually good enough to make Scooty worth it, but I just like the way Scooty plays. I feel like I have more control over where I'm going on Scooty than I do on Teddy, and Scooty is also a little bit smaller, which is just nice. Come on, man. Wow, dude. Damn it, people. Get the hell out of my way. Bro, these lightnings, though. I do that fucking every time I play this track, dude. Every time I play this track on lap 2, I do the lap 3 line. Oh, come on, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Please just give me red shell so I can get this. Dude, I was... Where is my boomerang? Like, alright, I guess boomerangs get 3 charges unless they're mine. Then they just fucking go away forever. Still in 3rd. God, dude, it's so stupid. I wouldn't have been able to horn you anyways. I was too far away. Dude, I hate this track so much, man. I wish this track was deleted from the game. It's funny. It's funny because, dude, you were way too far ahead to outline. It's funny because, like, this is one of the tracks that I just wish was not in the game at all, because even though, like, I feel like there are tracks I dislike more, but this one is the track that sort of gets most overpicked for how much I dislike it. Oh, God. Did I get you at least? Nope. Can you pull anything other than fucking fires and boomerangs, man? Like, what is this? Like, literally all you get is fire and boomerangs, man. This is just such bullshit. My turn. I really thought that was gonna get you. Oh God, triple reds. Oh shit. I hate how red shells work in this game, dude. Oh, finally. I hate red shells. When you throw them on online, they kind of go off to the side. So even though he threw it up, it went off to the side and still get me. No matter what happens, dude, the red shells are always looking for me. I made a video about this, actually. I made like a funny, what's that song? I forget what the song is called. But it's like that. Wherever you go, whatever you do. That song with a red shell chasing after me from behind my kitchen wall. I forgot where I put it though. After you threw like a million fireballs and boomerangs at me, my only mission was to just make sure you didn't win. That was all I wanted to do. Dude, 83 points. You're just like so far ahead of everybody, man. All you were pulling was fires and boomerangs around me, man. I'm just like, God. Oh, crap. I'm dead. Oh. You guys gotta see what I'm talking about a little bit though, right? Like there's no... These things should basically not be a thing until, you know, partway through the race. I'm really bad at that. Oh, dude, can I just get some coins here, though? Actually, I don't know why I did that. I should have held on to the mushroom so I could take that cut. Wait, I'm in second? How'd that happen? What is going on? Why are my lines so messed up? That green shell needs to break like now. No, I wanted to throw that backwards. Oh my god. Oh. No. That was so goddamn close, man. That was so close. Wait, what happened? I missed that. Dude, this top, like, look at that. It's like within the, so like Slapshine is just like way the fuck up here. And then like the next like 5 people, it's all within like 2 points, 2 or 3 points of each other. Pretty chill. We're going Rosalina, boys. That's what I'm doing anyways. You guys can do whatever you want. Oh, somebody left. They got mad. Or they DC'd. That's like everyone on my race is Slapshine. It's just like me trying my best to avoid people and then still just getting 10 red shells shoved up the general vicinity of my anus. God damn it. Oh, what the... Man, get the fuck out of my way, dude. Oh, God. I hate you. Oh, come on. I guarantee I was going to have exactly what I needed to get you. That star is lasting an awfully long time. God damn it, dude. It's so stupid, man. Why though? Like, honestly. Bullets just last for fucking 10 years. Like, alright. Oh, that was it? Good. There's only so much Mario Kart I can handle for one day. And I think that was it. Dude, that last race was fucking stupid. I was about to just leave. That was so dumb, man. I don't know who that computer was, but that computer is just it's just the worst fucking shock ever. Cause so I got shocked right after getting items, right? And then there was a mushroom in front of Slapshine, so they were able to get ahead, and I'm like, all right, can't do anything. And then everybody behind me got items, and it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna get everything I need to destroy you, like shells and piranha plants, and I got hit like 10 times in a row there, so that was kind of annoying. But anyways, that's gonna be it for me. For as far as the stream is concerned, I'm probably going to stay up for a little while longer and get some more Final Fantasy time in, so I can go rage at that game for a bit. I'll be back tomorrow, probably for my normal weekend stream. Yeah, probably not much speedrunning tomorrow. I'm probably not going to do a ton of speedrunning until I figure out if I got in a GDQ or not. We'll see. But yeah, tomorrow will just be viewer races, so we'll do that, and it should hopefully be at least a little bit of fun. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the run I did earlier. I'm hoping that I get into GDQ with the 5 other co-conspirators. So wish me luck, everyone. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.